All right, well, hello. It is Tuesday, October 28th. Joe, you want to say hi? There. Joe wasn't down for the sale this morning, but he's down now, aren't you? Hi. He's helping. Uh, so I have just one sale on YouTube. So we're going to go over what's sold, what's still available, and you can shop that like a buy it now sale. And let's see. I will be back tomorrow, Wednesday, for the afternoon sale with Denise's Magical Emporium and Angie's Oddities. Right, Joe? Right. Uh, also today, I'm going to be doing probably the haul video today. So you can watch that on Wednesday. Isn't that exciting, Joe? I know, he's very excited. And then, yeah, we won't be doing any packing today. We're actually pretty caught up with my 7-day, my 7-day turnaround. As we're getting towards the end of the month, though, on Thursday, we are going to be doing some additional packing. A couple people that I'm going to be doing some packing for. And yeah, I think I'm going to be spending a large part of tonight doing a couple days worth of shorts. I have those done, and listing some more on eBay. So I do have a couple of eBay sales I'm going to show you as soon as I get done with the morning sale. So kind of a lot going on today. All right, so let's take a look at the table. Oh, let's go over the numbers. So I brought 99 items to the sale. No, I did not count them. It just so happened to work that way. Right, Joe? Right? All right, I sold 70 of the items, which means 29 are still available. We're going to go over those 29 items, and if you're interested in purchasing any of them, send me an email or leave a comment down below, and I'll let you know if it's still available. I will be getting caught up on comments also, especially comments left on shorts. I'm going to get caught up on those today. Should be able to do that today also. All right. Let me flip the camera around and we're going to talk about the items. All right, up first, these are free items. So this is a pink ribbon with the number 3. That's a magnet. That's a free item. You just pay the shipping costs for most people who have purchased. It's just a box add-on at a very minimal cost. This is, yeah. There was a critter who was driving this cart. They are a headless critter. But if you're doing an assemblage, you just might be able to work that in. I know a lot of people do work on those. So that's another free item. The lighthouse and this little item. These are all $1. $1 for the lighthouse. This is a cathedral in Berlin, and that is $1. This is a ceramic jar Patricia with a dream catcher, and that is $1. This little fella, I think he was outside for quite a while. He's got some paint loss on him. He's a little welcome gnome, $1. A little fisherman or maybe a whaler, he is $1. A leaf dish, there is a chip right here in the leaf dish. That is $1. Wifey for lifey dish, that is also $1. This technically is considered a postcard. That was kind of interesting. And it says, when it hurts to look back and you're afraid to look ahead, look beside you and there will be your friends. That is also $1. And then this fan, which was, I believe, a gift from a wedding. It's from the newlyweds. That one is also $1. For $2, this vase. It is made in China. All the petals actually look really good on it. So $2. I have 2 dreamsicles. This one for November. He's supposed to have something in his hand, but he doesn't. And then this one with the little piggy. They're $2 each. And then this is a stand. You could put like a little candle, a little plant, and it's a nice little stand, all carved out of one piece of wood. That is also $2. For $3, this is a Hallmark bell, dated 1991. It is marked Hallmark on the inside. That is $3. This little glass paperweight sun catcher with a bunch of different colors in there, and I think primarily purple. That one is $3. This little dog sits on the edge of a pot, and he is $3. This is a rose scented candle. It is 100% soy wax. It is unused. I don't think I can get the lid off, but it is unused. That's $3. A souvenir piece from Windsor Castle in England. It is marked on the bottom, and that's $3. And then the little bears on a bench have an ice cream and flowers. That's also $3. For $4, another one of these glass pieces, this one with blues and whites. That one is $4. These are by Jody Bergsma, Bellingham, Washington. This one's from '92. It's a magnet, wolves and chickadees. And then this one is from '96, just the wolf. Those are $4 each. The little carrot, it's a house. Here's the outside of the carrot. And then the inside, that is $4. And, oh, this little plate from a San Francisco, California company. That is $4. For $5, the hippo, probably from Kenya, soapstone carved. That's $5 for the hippo. The blue glass Mount Vernon plate, George and Martha Washington, that is $5. And then this is a false graph plate, butterflies, it is dimensional, and that is $6. All right, and those are all of the items that are available. And if you're interested in purchasing any of these, send me an email or leave a comment down below, and I'll let you know if they are still available. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at what sold, including some free items I had. These were the free items for $1 each. The thimble had a chip in it. That's why it was $1, or that way, yeah, it was $1. So all of those were $1 items, including all the way to the apple, and that was a candle, apple candle. So $1 each for those. Then $2 each This was a little bottle of glitter, and this was a sewing machine needle box. This is a metal stand. The birds were $2 each. This pair of candle holders was $2. The vases, $2 each, and then that pair for $2. $3. These two thimbles are from England. This is from Illinois, Amish country, and then that is hand painted. This is a double mirror compact. This one has a little flower inside, a little bobblehead dragon. This is roots and rain scented. It does have a nice earthy scent to it. Empty tin. And then the two Vietnam girls were both for $3, and the crosses were $3 each. They have like a little glass bead on them. And then the fan was also $3. $4 each for the dish, the little Mickey Mouse birthday book full of little pictures of Mickey. This really pretty geode that was cut in half. This is a really neat crystal that has a few little jagged edges, so you have to be careful with it. But there's a really neat, I like that top where it's kind of clear, but you can see the crystals in there. It's a really neat piece. And then this is a box, so it opens up. It used to be a bottle. And then it opens up. I don't know if I can do it all one-handed, but each of these flaps opens up and it's a box on the inside. And those were all $4 each. For $5, this is a cute, it's old, but it's a little mirror for Snoopy. This pretty geode with all the crystals. These were all $5 each. The pretty vase, the horse, the owl, the llama, and the blue boy, all $5 each. And then the Marjolein Bastin for Hallmark. That was a cute little bird dish box. It was actually a box. And that went for $35. All right. Okay, so let me flip this back. All right, I'm going to get the table all organized so all those items can get wrapped up. And then up next, I'm going to show you the eBay sales for today. All right, so I had a couple of sales on eBay, and both of these are featured in my shorts. So they were in the shorts for sale. That is a playlist I have on my YouTube channel. I believe there is a link for that right as you get into the description of the video. So you can, or you can access it off my homepage. Shorts for sale. Everything on there is available for sale. And since both of these are sold in eBay, there's also a link in the description for my eBay store. If you see something you're interested in purchasing, go ahead and contact me first so that I can add it to your box that I'm shipping out for YouTube, and you don't pay for it through eBay. Save you money on shipping. All right, so let me show you what's sold. And you may remember this little pirate setup from Spooky Town. These are the ones that Michaels sells. This was several years old, but it's a great set. That sold for $55. That was the asking price. This is a nesting doll set. It is from Russia, and it's an Inuit Eskimo themed nesting doll set. And that one, I took an offer for $55 on that. All right, and after you look at my shorts for sale or my eBay store, if you have any questions on items, go ahead, send me an email or leave a comment down below, and I'll answer any questions you have. All right, well, it is that time to talk about the haul. Real quick, I did have a couple of packages that I have received payment on for YouTube sales. I have my 2 eBay boxes that will be going out. I'll be taking all those to the post office tomorrow, and anyone else who pays between now and the time I leave for tomorrow. Let's see, all of the items got wrapped up. My mom wrapped them all up, and I took them all upstairs. They're all sorted and organized. Probably gonna look at that again on Thursday. I think I mentioned that earlier, to get some more boxes packed up and invoices out. Yeah, so there you go. That's what I kind of spent the day doing, and a couple things around the house. Needed to do a little bit of laundry, little things like that. We've already had dinner. The cats and I had dinner, so we're good there. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about the haul. I ended up going to 2 Goodwills yesterday when I was out Monday, and we're going to take a look at what I picked up. Now, there's going to be a couple sections to this. It's going to take a few passes to get through everything. So let me flip this around. All right, we're going to start with some crafting supplies. Those who have been to my sales, you've seen that for the daily sales, the lunchtime sales that start at 11:30 Eastern, 8:30 Pacific time. I typically bring crafting items 1 or 2 times a week. I also bring some crafting supplies, some fun items that I find, to the member sale. Now, we just had the member sale, so the next member sale will be in a few weeks, but I might find a couple of items here and there to bring, start collecting for the member sale. I'm going to flip all of these over, see if there's any goodies on the back side to show you. These, just a great collection of crafting scissors. Those are so fun. Ooh, that one's a little hard to flip over. And then there's 2 more down here. All right. I'm gonna get the next pass ready, and I'll see you in a sec. All right, here is the next group. And yep, it is some plush. Always looking for something different, or one that I haven't had for a while. And I'll do another pass, and I'll flip these over. And look at this beauty, an FAO Schwarz unicorn. Isn't she fabulous? So much fun. All right, so let's flip these over. I'll show you the back sides and any that are facing the other way. And of course, I could not pass up a pickle. Had to get the pickle. All right, I've got one more pass, and I'll see you in a sec. All right, I'm over at the big counter, and we're going to take a look at what I've got over here. And I'll do another pass through, and I'll try to flip all of these so you get a good view. This is a little box, and underneath is another little box. And when I come back through, I'll do another look at the books and show you the covers on those. And then over here, I've got some more books. And I'll show you the cover on those also. A few more crafting supplies. And a bunch of fun knickknacks. Now again, a lot of these knickknacks will be available, like the crafting supplies, in the daily sales, the lunchtime sales, 11:30 Eastern, or breakfast sale, 8:30 Pacific time. And then some of the bigger items, well, those will work their way into the Monday evening, Wednesday afternoon, Friday evening, and late night Saturday sale. And then especially these larger items, the afternoon, evening sales, that's typically when you find most of those. And again, I'm going to do another pass through and give you another look. This is hard to see. This is Goofy. Let me try to spin him around there. There he is. There's Goofy. And this is a really nice handbag, tropical birds. All right, and then here, let me flip that over and see if there's anything to see. Sometimes there is, sometimes there's not. But we'll take a chance and flip these over and see what's there. Try to do that as gently as I can. Plate hanger, or yeah, plate hanger or stand there. Let's see this one. And you can always adjust the speed on the playback. If you want to see this a little slower, you can rewind it a bit, slow it down, and watch it. If you want to get a better look at something. Oh, I think that's all that's in that one. Okay, let's do the stamps. All right, and then we'll take a closer look at the books. A True Story, Pig on the Titanic. This actually has pictures of the pig on the Titanic. This is a puzzle book, Disney Princess, Encyclopedia of the Presidents and Their Times, Encyclopedia of the United States at War, The Secret Language of Dreams. And if you are a Wicked fan or a pop-up book fan, let me tell you, you're going to lose your mind at that one. That is incredible. Let's see. Underwater Friends sticker book. These are 1990 coloring books. They have not been colored in. Snow White, dinosaurs, Cinderella, all the princesses, Hello Kitty. Oh, that's the last one there. And then we'll go down here. Tough Cookie. This is a Squishmallow notepad. 10-minute stories. We find a lot of 5-minute stories. That one has 10 minutes. And the big book of Jack the Ripper stories. And it is a big book. All right, there's a couple over here. I will flip over. And then this one too. I don't remember if I flipped this one, so we'll flip it. All right, and then we're going to come over here and get a little closer look at some of the other items I picked up. Again, these bigger items tend to find their way to the Monday evening, Wednesday afternoon, Friday evening, and Saturday late night sale. All right, so there you go. There's a look at everything for the haul, and I hope you enjoyed the haul, and I look forward to seeing you at the upcoming sales where I bring some of these spectacular items. I can't bring them all to one sale, but I will be bringing them to several sales. All right. I'm going to flip this back around. All right, so that is pretty much going to wrap up the video for tonight. I'm going to get this uploaded. I do still have a few hours of work once I get the table, the counter cleared off. I am probably going to set up some more shorts for the next couple of days, and then I have some more eBay items to list that I will probably spend some time doing that tonight also. All right, that's going to wrap it up. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on Wednesday.